You're welcome to Kings and Priests TV. Please kindly like, comment and subscribe as you remain blessed. God bless you.
In the land of Canaan there lived a man named Jacob who had 12 sons. Among them was Joseph, his favorite, born to him in his old age. Jacob bestowed upon Joseph a coat of many colors, a symbol of his special favor. This favoritism stirred jealousy and resentment among Joseph's brothers. One day, Joseph had a dream. In his dream, he saw himself and his brothers binding sheaves in the field. Suddenly, Joseph's sheaf stood upright while his brothers' sheaves bowed down to it. When he shared this dream with his brothers, they despised him even more, feeling that Joseph was claiming superiority over them. Then Joseph had another dream. This time, he dreamed of the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowing down to him. He recounted this dream to his father and brothers, further aggravating their jealousy. Driven by envy, Joseph's brothers plotted against him. One day, when Joseph went to check on his brothers who were tending their father's flocks, they seized him and threw him into a pit. Initially, they intended to kill him, but instead, they sold him to a passing caravan of Ishmaelite traders who were heading to Egypt. In Egypt, Joseph was sold as a slave to Potiphar, the captain of Pharaoh's guard. Despite the hardship of slavery, Joseph remained faithful and diligent in his service. His integrity and competence caught the attention of Potiphar, who eventually entrusted him with the management of his household. However, Joseph's virtuousness drew unwanted attention. Potiphar's wife, tempted by Joseph's charm and righteousness, tried to seduce him. But Joseph, loyal to his master and to God, refused her advances. Enraged by his rejection, Potiphar's wife falsely accused Joseph of assaulting her. Consequently, Joseph was unjustly thrown into prison. Yet, even in prison, Joseph found favor in the eyes of the prison warden. He interpreted dreams for fellow inmates, including Pharaoh's chief cupbearer and baker, who were also imprisoned. Joseph accurately interpreted their dreams, foretelling the cupbearer's restoration to his position and the baker's execution. Joseph asked the cupbearer to remember him and his plight when he returned to Pharaoh's service. 2 years passed, and Pharaoh himself had troubling dreams. 7 healthy cows eaten by 7 sickly ones. 7 healthy grains devoured by 7 withered ones. Recalling Joseph's skill, the cupbearer finally mentioned him to Pharaoh. Joseph was brought before Pharaoh, and with God's wisdom, he interpreted the dreams as foretelling 7 years of abundance followed by 7 years of famine. Impressed by Joseph's insight, Pharaoh appointed him as governor over all of Egypt, second only to Pharaoh himself. Joseph diligently prepared for the coming famine by storing grain during the years of abundance. Sure enough, the famine struck not only Egypt, but also the surrounding lands, including Canaan. Joseph's brothers, desperate for food, journeyed to Egypt seeking assistance. Unbeknownst to them, they came before their own brother, whom they had betrayed and sold into slavery years before. Joseph recognized his brothers but kept his identity concealed. He tested their character, eventually revealing himself to them, forgiving them for their past wrongs, and urging them to bring their father and entire household to Egypt, where they would be provided for during the famine. Thus, Joseph's journey from